Alrighty, and welcome back to the Terraria Let's Play here. Okay, so as you can probably see, this looks completely different than when it did 2 seconds ago, if you're watching these in succession. So this is kind of a quick and dirty way to kind of get, or I shouldn't say dirty, quick and easy way to get NPC spawning. So basically what I've done here is, this is 4 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you put the roof on it at the 11th block. So 4 by 10 is what's inside here. And if you click housing and you do the question mark, housing, this housing is suitable. So basically I did that on every one. I was able to move where I want him to spawn. And that shows that these are workable houses. I'm going to go ahead and take off the auto pause now. Okay. So this is kind of a quick way to get a bunch of NPCs spawning. A lot of this game has to do with getting your NPCs to spawn in, so you can purchase additional stuff. And in journey mode, couple of quick things we need to do. Okay, first things first. Something that I noticed that we did not do anything with last time that we could. Where was it? Right here. This guy right there. Now, will we need that? Probably not right this second, but we're going to go ahead and just research it. And then also I noticed that this happened to roll as minus 11% damage, which is a damaged mace. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to upgrade this guy. So if you look right here, we can make a flaming mace. Essentially it might light things on fire, and it costs 99 torches plus the mace. So we'll just go ahead and make that and hope for a better modifier. Alright, we got crit. See, now I don't think... See, I just made a critical mistake. I did not make a copy of the original mace. So see, this is exactly going back to what I had mentioned before. You always want to use this to research what you have. I can't go back to that original mace. If I research this, I'll lose the keen aspect, which is a little disappointing. So you could either hold this and try to remember later. I'm just going to research it because it's a lower tier weapon, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I didn't do the original one, so if I get another one of those, I'll upgrade, or I'll research it at that point. Okay, so we did that. We need to go ahead and research this. This is just my, this is just how I do it. I like to research everything I can. Also, you'll notice that the range at which I can play stuff is ridiculously long compared to your normal run. Oh, look at this. We already got Frank, which is, looks like it's the merchant. So we'll put him here. Okay. Now, another thing I noticed that we need to do, you see how it says you need 100 of these coins to make duplication? Alright, so essentially what that means is we're gonna take 100 of those. We're gonna take 100 of these, and we're gonna basically be able to make our gold now. From now on, gold will no longer be an issue. So here's how you do it. You need 100 copper coins to replicate them. You need 100 silver, and then once you make the 100 silver, you can quite literally just go in here. Oops! You can quite literally go in here and just make. Make 100 of each. Then, of course, if we get out of this menu, we can then make 1 gold. Well, we're going to need more than 1 gold, right, to duplicate. So, actually, 100 of those are not going to be very easy to do. So, what we'll do is we'll get the platinum later, but. Okay, so basically we need 100 gold coins. We'll get that kind of at a different point because I'm not going to sit here and grind that. But you could potentially do it. Okay, let's get moving because we do have some things we want to buy from this guy, and since we can essentially make as much money as we want, let's see what we can buy. Okay, we definitely want the bug net. Okay. We definitely want the forest pylon, which is 8 gold, 9 silver. You'll notice there's a discount. I also didn't mention that the NPCs, if they're in a biome that they like, they will give you discounts. We definitely need this. We got to buy a couple of things here. Let's see here. We don't need any of this stuff. I mean, we could just buy arrows so we have infinite arrows. This right here creates the pylon network so you can teleport around, and that's really, really good. Okay. So that's the most important thing for now. Let's go ahead and research this. I forget how many different things there are to research. We want the piggy bank immediately. These other things, the bug net as well. Piggy bank and bug net. Oh, that's not what I meant. See, this is kind of a cheap way to... You can right-click and only take one, or you can do a full stack and then get all of that. Alright, so piggy bank and then like chest as well. See, like I got one there, but if I left-click, I get 9999, which of course you can then sell and then get infinite gold, essentially. So it takes the gold grind out of the equation. What was the other thing I needed? I quite literally just said it, and now I've already forgotten. I can't believe I've already forgotten what I needed. Oh, the bug net, right? Yes. I definitely want one of those. Like, right now I want that, because I want these butterflies. Butterflies are really pretty, and you can put them in jars, or, as much as it pains me to say this, we have to fish with them. Okay, so this is a quick way to immediately just, you can see you get 11 platinum for selling that, right? And you get another 22 platinum for that. So now we can easily make this. And then we can research this. Uh-oh. Let's pay attention, shall we? Okay. I forgot I was standing down here. Okay. So now if we go into our menu to spawn stuff, we can just spawn 100, 100, and so on. So you get the idea. Again, it takes all the challenge out of getting money, which in a way can be good. See, now if I walk away, these guys will teleport up to their house, and then they'll be safe, right? So let's see if we can do that real quick. You have to go just a little bit far away. Oops. Alright, and now they're in their homes, so they won't really leave that area. Let's go ahead and get one of those. We can get 30 of these and research these. Okay, we can get 30 of these and effectively completely finish that. We can get 100 of these and get that done. Okay. We can get 99 of those. Now, we would be getting these regardless as we're playing the game, but these are just quick ways of doing this. And since I now have what is essentially infinite money, now this guy can still hurt me, because he can get to me. So I don't have a safe base quite yet, but we'll get there. Okay, now, well, before we do anything, we can actually... Okay. And all these will be like weapons, and I need an anvil. We could make this later, of course. Or we could just do what we're doing right here and not worry about it, right? I need an anvil. Where's that at? Okay. Anvil. Where are you at? I know you're here. Here we go. Okay, we'll put that there for now. Okay, and of course I spawned too many of them, so we'll just make a ton of money by doing that. We make 224 platinum by selling that. Again, this immediately breaks the entire economy of Terraria, because let's be honest, the way that you can get that much money, that is obviously not the way it was designed. So if you're going for any sort of challenge, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to be doing what I'm showing you here. But if you kind of just like playing around and doing your own thing, and you're not really too... Oh man, I need one piggy bank, please. This will just, again, this just saves us the hassle later of trying to trying to grind for stuff, which, again, I have already done. Okay, now we'll sort, and now we're good. Now whenever we see something, we can just buy it. We don't really even have to worry about it. Okay. Also, that range for picking up is obviously way bigger than it would normally be, just in case you're wondering. Okay, now let's get back down and actually, like, do some exploring here, because, remember, we got a lot of stuff we need. I did clear my inventory. I just threw some temporary chests down, in case you're wondering, just to try to get moving and get some of this stuff. So as we unlock new NPCs, we will hopefully unlock new stuff, and we can keep moving. We got to get as much ore as we can for each type of ore that we have, and once we get enough of each type, we can then just spam the bars, make what we need there, and then from that point, there's no stopping us. Then we'll start into the bosses. We obviously can't do that just yet. Okay, look at this. We got some topaz. Okay. We are going to need copper. It's not nearly as important as some of the other stuff, but it is important. All the ores are important for one reason or another. Now remember, these slimes can absolutely destroy me at any point, so I'm going to try to take it easy. But, you know, knowing my luck, I'll get killed by them, and then I'll just respawn and we'll keep moving. Okay, boom. I hear a salamander. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is not my weapon of choice, but it's the most power I'm going to get right now, so I'll take it, I guess. So as we get deeper and deeper, there are going to be traps, like right here. There's a trap. Got to get rid of this. There's a spike trap right here. Okay, let's see if what I think they've patched this. Nope. So you can see the traps still if you have one of those. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So if you're wondering where there's traps, if you're holding, it works with a couple things, but if you're holding, oh my goodness gracious, that hurts. My bird is knocking them out of my range here. Okay, now, anyways, if you have this, you can see where the, they don't call it redstone, it's wire in this game, but you can see where the stuff is, so some of them don't give it to you, while others will, like, for instance, those little switches, they don't always give you the actual pressure plate. Sometimes they're just like fake or decoys or something. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, he hit me for 89 health. That should show you the difficulty that we're on here. Oh, I need all that loot. Okay. So I'm going to die right here. There's almost no way. I really should have, yep. I knew I was going to die there because I should have blocked that passage, but that's alright. That's kind of what happens in Terraria. You die, and then you go back. Luckily, I deposited all that money, so we're good to go there. But yeah, there's going to be plenty of death when you have no health, and you don't have very good weapons. So what we'll do instead, I do need to go and do that. We're so slow, though. Oh my gosh. We are so slow. Let's just go across the top here and see what we have that we can... I mean, these guys are going to be a little bit easier than stuff way down there. So, and even then, you can see that it takes some time to kill them. So I have to really be cautious here. Eventually we'll have, like, mega weapons, and we'll have, like, we'll have all kinds of, like, bonuses, and it'll be amazing. Obviously, right now, like, he hit me for 38. That's a lot, obviously. Okay. Now, what you should do is build a platform over this, but since I have wings, I'm going to jump. I'll be collecting stars as we go. Okay, looks like we're going into a desert. Oops. I'm going to need to immediately collect cactus, and I'd like to collect sand as well. I won't get the water leaf. You don't get seeds to water leaf if you can avoid it. Oh my gosh, I got destroyed again. There it is. It happens, especially on this difficulty, man. This guy's hit so hard. They do so much damage. It's insane. Anyways, we need sand. We need cactus. I don't think that was enough cactus. Works when wet. Okay. Why is it not telling me? Oh, that's not it. It's this. Yeah, we need 100 of those. Alright. We'll just quickly do a quick stack here. And that'll get rid of some stuff. I'll put this here. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Right now I do not have... This weapon here is good, but it's not my favorite weapon. Weapon type, I should say. So there's bound to be a lot of dying as I learn how to use that. Okay, it just turned day, it sounds like, so that's good. Let's see if we can survive over here now. Uh-oh, now we got a vulture to deal with. $40 damage, one hit. Dang. Pretty rough. So we need enough so where we can basically research that. And then, oh my goodness. We'll be able to research it, then we can make a better weapon and better armor, and we'll be good to go for a little bit anyways. When I get bombs, I'll come back and get the sand. Okay. How much do I have? 93? Oh, I need 100. Okay. Maybe this will give it to me here. Okay, let's try to deal with this guy. You'll see me picking up water leaf. I'd prefer not to, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world if I pick it up. It's just, I would prefer to wait till it's raining so I can get the seed. And I'll get these dirt blocks out of here so it's just sand. This guy's gonna tear me up. Like, one shot will probably kill me. So you know what? Alright, so first things first, learn our lessons, right? Did we get enough? I didn't even check. We got 103. That's exactly enough, basically. Perfect. And now we can just get 999. Alright, perfect. So, let's immediately look and see what we have here. Well, obviously, so if I use... Okay, so armor has set bonuses. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to make everything and research it just because it's easy, right? Cactus, 35% axe power, and this one's 40, so we're not going to use that one, but we will make it. 400, so we will be making a house in the desert for some of our NPCs, so I'll go ahead and research this as well. So it's done. Okay, and then you can do a lot of this furniture too, right? But you only need one of each of these, right? So this is kind of the, again, depending on the type of person you are and if you really care or not, I go through and just make everything I can make right out of the gate, so I don't have to think about it later and be like, did I make this, or did I research it? Did I not research it? So there's that. Okay, now we'll immediately go into our research panel, and you're going to hear this a lot right here, so I apologize for that. Now, another tactic is, if you're using weapons, you can recraft them, since you can give yourself infinite materials. And then you can hope for a really good modifier. Sometimes you'll get a modifier, sometimes you will not. And sometimes you'll get a bad modifier, so you can definitely try that as a tactic. So we'll try that on our sword. I'd rather use the cactus sword, even if it's a little less powerful. This is also something you can research, so... Okay. Oh, I never finished that. Let's do that too. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just dump the remaining stuff in here. And then sort. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that takes care of that particular inventory. I'm keeping these ropes on me for some reason, but to be quite honest, I don't really think I need those on me. Because I can fly a little bit, but you never know when you're going to get in a scary situation. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted quick stack. Okay. Perfect. So that means that put my money in here, all together in here. Alright. Was there anything else we needed from him? Oh, I never put down the, Huh. I don't think I ever put down the pylon, did I? Did I put it in here? We'll see. Let's take a quick look. I must have sold it again. Okay, well that's not ideal, but let's go in here and grab it real quick. So you can see our list is getting bigger and bigger here. And it will be to the point where there's just tons and tons of pages. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. I want one of them. I'm just going to throw that away because I don't really need it. Okay, so hopefully we'll get a pylon network set up. And then we'll be able to, so see, we can, once we connect this, like I'll have one in the desert, I'll have one at the ocean, and so on and so forth, and then we'll just be able to zip around. But if you don't put the NPCs in the right areas, that won't work. So as an example, pre-hard mode, the people that you want in the forest would kind of be something like the guide, the merchant, the golfer, and the kitty cat lady. The people you want in the cold would be like the goblin tinkerer and the mechanic. The people you'd want at the ocean would be like the party girl, the stylist, and the fisherman. And you'd want, you know, something in the jungle area would be your dryad, your witch doctor, and your painter. And then to finish things out in the cavern layer somewhere, typically I put those on the mine shaft I build down to the hell biome. Anyways, you'd want the demologist, and then there's a tavern keeper, and then there's one other one that's kind of like I don't even remember what they call him, but the clothier I think is who he is. Yeah, clothier. And then some of this will slightly change based off of whether you're in normal, like pre-hard mode, or if you're in hard mode. But for now, I'm probably going to build it with hard mode in mind. So just as a heads up, that'll probably be what I end up doing. Okay, now let's go. So we can't really go that far to the left, and let's not go because hello, I did not change my weapons. So I get easily distracted here, as you can probably tell. I need 50 of the stars to unlock duplication, and then we'll be set for that. So I'm going to wait on that as well. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we need. I'm gonna just do the armor, and we're gonna see how that does. I want to see what the set bonus is. So right now I'm no longer getting the set bonus for the wood. So let's just see what happens when I do this. Okay, when we put this on, we have 1 defense. Okay, attackers take damage from the cactus spines. So 1 damage, or 1 defense, I'm sorry. So 3 defense plus that. I think I'd rather have the 2 defense from this and also get light. So I'm going to swap it out for that. And then I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. Okay, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and let's craft ourselves. Oops, what am I doing? Let's craft. Get out of this menu. Okay. Alright, and we can't do that because all of our stuff is over here. We're going to have to grab some of our cactus. We're just going to make some blades here and hope for the best. Okay, we got large. Shameful, that's not good. 5% crit. 15% knockback. Don't want minus speed. 3% crit. Okay, savage, that's what we want. Now this is 18. This is only 11, but I'm going to keep this. You know what? I don't even know why I have that up there, to be quite honest. I should have remembered that. Anyways, we have to save these until we get 99 arrows. Actually, we can just buy the arrows. Once again, we'll go to our menu, go to research, and now we can just, like, you can type in arrow and you just do it like that. See, that gives me one, which I obviously don't want. Or if I left click, now we have 999 arrows. So, or 9,999 arrows. So once again, yeah. It really depends on how you look at this mode. For me, it just cuts down on some of the slow, mundane stuff. But that's because I've also been through it, so, yeah. Now I'll just sell all this, and none of that's going to matter. Okay. Alright, quick stack, and be on our way. I'm keeping these tools on me because when I tell it to automatically switch to a, like, you can see I have the torch out if I'm holding shift on the keyboard, but if I come down here to the dirt, it automatically changes to the pick. If I put my thing, like the little cursor on a tree, it'll automatically change to the axe, and so on and so forth. So that's why I'm doing that, in case you're wondering why I keep these on me. At some point I'll be fishing as well, so we'll do that. So I'm just trying to think, how do I continue and what do I do to get a little bit more powerful here, because this sword is decent, right? It's pretty decent, but I don't know if it's going to carry me over here on the left. We'll give it a shot. Again, at the beginning, you're going to see a lot of dying. We'll do the very best we can. I'll also be grabbing that because we need iron skin potions. On this difficulty, running iron skin potions pretty much non-stop is ideal. Even though I'll be setting up a farm. Ooh, we need that scorpion. Let's grab him. Okay. Well, I'll probably end up setting up like a small farm for plants, just so you can see how I would do it. But because I can just spawn what I need, it won't be my normal like mega farm. Now, you might be asking yourself, why even stop? Why not just keep moving? And that can work sometimes. Other times it doesn't work. Okay, now I see that we're going into jungle. That's going to be a bit scary. That's got 200 health, or 180 health total. So while I can kill this guy, he's gonna one-shot me if he hits me. So what you don't want to do is like run into him. The big orange numbers that are bigger than the normal orange, like it's like a red orange, that means it's a crit. We're also gonna need. We don't need it, but we want to get some bamboo as well. So we'll cut some down. I'm guessing we're going to need 100 of that. Yep. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I'd like to get to one ocean and see if I can find the angler. Something else I did not mention that's really important is doing fishing quests as early as you can start doing them. Makes a huge difference. Fishing quests give you really good rewards, and they also give progression to accessories that in turn make you way more powerful later. So I'm going to just try to keep jumping around. The odds of me making this are pretty low, and I might just warp back since we are kind of low on time here, but there's a piranha. Piranhas can drop hooks just like skeletons. So sometimes it's good to try to take them out. We already have a hook. We were given one because of the what we started on here with journey mode. But if you weren't on journey mode, you'd want to fight piranhas and try to get a hook. And then you can use, I believe it's iron to get chains. And you know what else we should be doing is cutting down these trees. All this different stuff. Once I get 100 of this rich mahogany, I'll be able to make everything I want in in that category. Oh no, that guy's gonna kill me. And I also didn't bring any potions, even though I have them all researched, so that was not bright. I'll have to try to remember to go get some of those. So many things in this game that you're thinking about, you know? We have 80. Okay, let's see if we can get just enough. 96. We need one more. This slime is going to get me. He's got the high ground. Okay, I got around him. Good. Okay, we have enough of both bamboo and mahogany, so now we're good on that. My goodness, we walk so slow. I cannot wait to get some of the accessories to make us walk a little bit faster. Alright. I'm going to try to wrap this up relatively quickly because we're kind of low on time, as I had mentioned earlier. Ooh, that's close. I have no idea how much further we have here. I need all these mushrooms to scan in as well. Uh-oh. Now these guys will jump. When you jump, they typically jump. Oh yeah, there's no way we're going to make this. Here's a free chest. I knew that was going to happen. I was actually just going to warp. I got another chest over here on the left. Well, we know where we need to go, but I was going to just warp back. But heck, I might as well just sacrifice myself until I get some real power. That's just going to be a recurring pattern here. Okay, well, I guess what we'll do is we'll call it there for now. I'll quick stack, and we'll go ahead and just real quickly we'll research the mahogany. Boom. And then we'll research the cactus. Boom. Okay. So now, just so we're aware, let's get rid of that. So I'm just gonna pull out, and I'll have this ready for the next go. I'll just pull out all that mahogany and the bamboo. I don't even remember what you make with bamboo. I don't know why it's so hard for me to see. Okay. And I'll make a bunch of stuff with all that, and then we'll go from there. Alright, well, I do hope you enjoyed. We will continue with our journey next time, and I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.